Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing? How are you today? Fine? Okay, Alhamdulillah. Welcome to International Conversation with kampunginggrissemarang. Give applause. Okay. I'm Miss Neni, and here I also have Miss Rahma. Say hi to Miss Rahma, everyone. Hi, Miss Rahma. Okay. Today we also have special guest, Mr. Rodney. Okay. Give applause to Mr. Rodney. He's still over there, everyone. And we also have our advisor here, Mr. Rohani, the director of King. Miss Yunita, and we also have some teachers here. Okay, we have Miss Willis. Say hi to Miss Willis, everyone. Okay, we also have Miss Raya. Say hi to Miss Raya, everyone. And we also have Miss Indah. Hi, Miss Indah. Say hi. And we also have camera person, Miss Nada. Say hi to Miss Nada, everyone. Hi, Miss Nada. Okay, everyone, let's start our activity today by reciting Basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Next, let's have an ice breaking. Everyone, please stand up. You can put up your bag, take off your bag, and stand up. We will have an ice breaking. Okay, can we make 4 lines? Make 4 lines, please. Okay, move forward, boys. You can move forward. Okay, Miss Willis, can you help me? Yes. Okay, move forward so you have enough space to move. Okay, Miss Willis, thank you so much for helping. Okay, move forward. Yep. Okay. Miss Rama, let's dance with us. Okay, we'll dance together, yeah, and you can see from the TV. Okay, I want everyone moves. Okay, let's start. That's so exciting. Okay. Now everyone, we'd like to we will play game. Okay, everyone. I want everyone please make a big circle. Can you all sit in a big circle? Okay, so nobody sits in the middle. Everyone please make a big circle. Miss Willis and Miss Raya, can you please help? Yeah. Sit in a big circle, everyone. We'll play a game. Okay, come on, girl. Yeah, sit here. Move here. Okay, you can move here, girls. Okay. Yes, sit here. Move. Okay, next you can move here. Okay, let's sit in a big circle. Okay, come on, sit here. You can move here, girl. Okay, move here. Yes, sit here. Sit here. Okay, next. Yep. Come on, come on. Okay, yes, you can sit. Oh, sorry. You can sit here. Yep. Okay. Oh, we still have kids here. Okay. It's okay. They will sit in the middle. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let me tell you how to play the game. So here I have a ball. What color is the ball? Blue. Okay. So Miss Rahma will play music from that place, and when the music is playing, you have to throw this ball randomly to whoever you want. Do you understand? Okay, throw this ball randomly to others. Next, when Miss Rahma stops the music, okay, someone who gets the ball, you will be asked questions. Miss Rahma will ask you questions, or she will give you a topic. Okay, for example, Miss Rahma mentions Australia, so you have to mention words related to Australia. For example, kangaroo. Do you understand? Or when Miss Rahma mentions food, you mention spaghetti. Got it? Okay, are you ready, everyone? Say, are you ready, everyone? Yes, I'm ready. Come on.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, say out loud. Are you ready, everyone?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, let's start with Rahma. Throw randomly. Sorry. Randomly, sayang. Randomly is like this, for example. Catch. Yes, okay. Throw. Okay. It's okay. Okay. Throw the ball. Okay. Okay. Yes, Miss Rahma.
Names of
Animals. Sorry? Yes? Lion. Okay, good. Next, please.
Never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me.
Catch the ball.
And when you're done, I make you do it down.
Oh, nobody. Okay, Miss Rahma, repeat.
I said, oh my God, I see you walking by. Take my hands, my feet, and look.
Okay, so the ball is yours. Fruits. Mango. Do you like mangoes? I like them as well. Okay, thank you. Now you can throw the ball to whoever you want.
Just like a monkey, I've been dancing my whole life. But you just beg to see me dance just one more time. Ooh, I see every.
Okay. Yes. Okay, Miss, give her the difficult one.
Okay. Names of hobby.
Hobby. Okay. Hobby then. Listening to music. Okay.
And on my eyes, I like those stars. You
Okay. Okay.
Can you try it again or the same person?
It's okay, the same person.
Okay. Names of European country.
Okay, European country. Paris. Is that right?
Is it country?
Is it country or city?
City.
City. So?
Dutch.
Sorry? Dutch? Dutch. Netherlands. Okay. Okay, now pass the ball to each other. Okay? Let's start with Rama. Pass the ball. Yes.
Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I never seen anybody do nothing to do before.
Pass to each other. Pass to each other.
Move for me, yeah.
Okay, then. Okay, bye.
Name of vegetable.
Vegetable. Sorry? Vegetable. Usually, they're colored green. The color is green. Sorry? Oh, okay. Tomato. Good job, boy. Okay, Arsa.
Okay.
Arsa.
Something related to Japan.
Sakura.
Sakura. Okay. What is Sakura? A flower. Okay. Good. Next. Yep.
Okay. Something related to Indonesia.
Indonesia. Batik. Yes. Batik is originally from Malaysia or Indonesia? Indonesia, of course. Okay. Next, please. Let's go. Yeah. Now your turn.
Okay. Names of sports.
Basketball. Do you like playing basketball? How often do you play basketball?
3 times a
3 times a
week.
week. Who do you usually play basketball with? Who do you usually play basketball with? Do you play with your friends, with your mom, dad? With your friends. Where do you usually play basketball? At school. Okay, next.
Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before.
Okay. Slowly, say that.
Move for me, yeah, yeah. And when you're done,
Be careful, boy. Okay, so, okay, Reza, Miss Rahma,
something related to Australia.
Australia, kangaroo. Have you ever seen the real kangaroo? No. What about kangaroo? Kangaroo. Kangaroo. Have you ever seen? Mas Guru. Kangaroo is Mas Guru. Okay. Next.
They look me in my eyes, just like a monkey. I've been dancing my whole life. But you just beg to see me dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you.
Okay.
Names of pets.
Pets. Animals that usually people have at home. Sorry? Cats. Do you have any cats? Yes. How many cats do you have? How many cats do you have? Do you have 1, 2, 3? 1. Do you name your cat? What is your cat's name? Molly or Kathy? Sorry? Moza. Wow, what a beautiful name. Even the cat's name is more beautiful than mine. Okay. Okay, next please. Okay. Okay. What's your name?
My name is
Sorry?
Abizan.
Abizan.
Name of food.
Mention names of food. Sorry? What is your favorite food?
Pizza.
Pizza. Okay. What about you guys? Do you like eating pizza? What is your favorite topping? Cheese. And then? Sorry? Pepperoni. What else? Sausages. Okay. Next, Abisa. Throw the. Oh, not to Bisa dah.
I never seen anybody do that thing to
Okay, apa dah?
They say, move on, move on, move on, yeah.
Okay, finally.
Okay, name of African country.
African country. Sorry? Morocco, is that correct? Yes. What about Wakanda? Does it exist? Does Wakanda exist, everyone? Does it exist? No, yeah, okay. Okay, next girl. Okay. Okay, say to your friends. Okay, Ramadan. Ask this boy a question.
Name of fruit.
Name of fruit.
Rafardan.
Oh yeah, your name is Ramadan. What is your favorite fruit?
Rafardan.
Oh, fruit sayang. What fruit do you like eating? We have mangoes, bananas, strawberries. What fruit do you like? Bananas, mangoes, and durians. What fruit do you like? Fruit? Buah? What fruit do you like? Suka buah apa?
Suka buah durian.
Okay, durian. I like durian.
I like durian.
Okay, good job. Throw the ball to your friends, Ramadan. Come on, Ramadan. Throw the ball to your friends. Okay, but actually, before the music stops, when you touch the ball, Zaidan. Okay, so the question is for Zaidan. Yes, Miss Rama, question for Zaidan.
Name of sports.
Name of sports. What sports do you like playing? Oh, so you like swimming? Yes. How often do you go swimming? Sorry? So, once a week.
Once a week.
Where do you usually go swimming?
Pool.
Of course, pool. But where? Where is it? Sorry? Louder? Apelni. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Okay, our next activity is I'd like to divide you into small groups, and since we have 5 teachers here, so I'd like to divide you into 5 groups. Okay, I want you to count 1 until 5. Start from you. Count 1. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1. Okay, 5. Okay, now I hope you still remember your numbers. Okay, this one is one group. Okay, yeah, this one is this one group. Later I will move this children to your group. Yeah. Okay, group 1, please sit here in a small circle. 1, come here. 1. Okay, 2 here. 3 in the middle. 4 is over here. 5 here in the corner. Okay. Yes. Number 3 in the middle. 3 in the middle. 3 in the middle. Okay. Yes. Yes. Number 2 is over there. 2 sit over there. Okay. At the front left side. Number 3 in the middle, sayang. In the middle. Okay. Next. Rafadan, stand up. Rafadan, stand up. Rafadan, join group 5. Number 4 over there. Yes. Sit down, Rafadan. Rafadan, sit down, sayang. Okay. And then Arimbi, join this group. Come on, sayang. Join this group with kakak-kakak, ya. Yes. What number? 4 over here. Okay. Yes. 3 in the middle. Sit down. 3. Group 3, sit down. Okay. Yeah. Arimbi, sorry, sayang. Arimbi, move here. Move here, sayang. Move here. Move. Okay. Yep. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yes. Sherin join group 4. Okay. Atia group 1. Miss Willis, would you please help? Atia group 1, sayang. Atia apa dia? Atia over there. Yes. Okay. Atia, sayang. Move there, sayang. Move there. Yep. Atia, Ezra. Okay. Stand up. Okay. Stand there. It's okay. Bring your back. Yes. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. Now, okay. Atia. Okay. So Atia join group 3. Yeah. It's okay. You sit here, sayang. Sit here. This is group 3. Okay. Now let me check. Group 1. Hands up. Okay. Group 1. Group 2. Okay. Group 3. Group 4. Group 5. Okay. Miss Willis, you will lead group 1. Okay. Miss Indah, you will lead group 2. Miss Raya, group 3. Okay. And then I will lead group 5. Miss Rahma, group 4. Okay. And everyone, your teachers will help you to make questions. Okay, so you have to prepare for questions for Mr. Rodney. Do you understand? Any questions? No. Okay, teachers, please come to your own group and help the students to prepare for the questions. Okay, Mrs. Are you ready? Are your groups ready, Mrs.? Okay, I hope everyone is ready to ask questions for Mr. Rodney. Now, everyone, please welcome Mr. Rodney.
Morning, everyone. How are you today? So you're ready with your questions for me? I have lots of technology on me today, so it just looks okay. So my name is Rod, and I think you know I'm from Sydney, Australia, so I'm visiting here at the moment. This is my first time back to Indonesia for quite a long time. The last time I was here was in 2017, and before that, I actually was lucky enough to live here and work in Semarang. There was an office here, and I travelled around Central Java during that time. So not just Semarang, but from Semarang to Jogja, to Demak, to Jakarta, to Purwokerto, Tegal, Cilacap, and Temanggung, and all around. So I might know where some of you have come from if I'm lucky enough. So, do we start with the questions? Okay.
Yes. Okay, anyone wants to ask question to Mr. Rodney, please hands up. And here, as you can see on the table, okay, I have many rewards that you can get, okay, if you are brave enough to ask Mr. Rodney question. Who wants? Who wants to ask question? Okay, please stand up. Yes.
And if I could have your name too, please, when you ask the question. Thank you.
Good morning, sir. My name is Fofi Mugyapramsti. You can call me Fofi. I'm from East Java, Lamongan, Regency, and I study in geographical education. Why I'm so nervous right now?
That's okay, that's normal.
My question is, can you explain the poor geographical condition of Australia, considering that the central part of the Australian continent is largely uninhabited? That's my question.
So which question was that? What number?
What?
Number one?
Yes, number one.
Number one.
And
no.
maybe number two? Can
Geographic.
I ask another question?
Okay. So the geographic nature of Australia?
Yes.
Well, the geographic nature has affected the way that the country has been developed. So much of the country in the middle is very dry. It's very much like a desert.
Yes.
And the edge of the country, which is close to the pantai or the coast where the ocean goes around, is greatly inhabited. So our country is quite unique in that most of our population is actually around the edge of our continent, and the middle of it has very few people. However, it has other resources, like it's not terribly good for agriculture, but the country is very rich in mineral, gold, steel, aluminium, things like that from mining. So we have a lot of mining reserves, but our agriculture is more around the edge of the country.
If only because the desert, in Arabia to a desert too, right?
Yes, the centre part of it could be classified desert. From the east coast to the west coast is about a 5,000 kilometre drive, and much of it goes through land that's just completely flat.
Yes.
As
yes.
far as the eye can see, no mountain, no tree, and just a few animals. So that's it. That's very much a desert.
Thank you. Give applause, everyone. Okay, next please.
Thank you, sir.
You want to take picture, Mr. Rodney?
Yes, yes.
Again. Thank you, sir.
Not so nervous now, I think. Not so nervous now.
Okay, next please. Kids? Okay. It's not a kid. It's not a kid, okay.
So, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
My name is Afifagida Siabudin, and I studied English literature on Diponegoro University. So, can I have two questions?
I'm okay with two if you're okay.
Maybe one question because others will also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No problem. So, why do people know cities like Melbourne and Sydney better than Australia capital Canberra?
Oh, you're talking about people outside of Australia knowing places like
Yes.
Sydney and Melbourne better. There's a number of reasons for that. Melbourne and Australia are our two oldest cities, and they're the most populous cities, and they're also cities where the greatest degree of immigration has taken place. So let's just say people who migrate from other parts of the world, Sydney and Melbourne are quite attractive. There's a lot of facilities. The other thing too is they are full of tourist places. There's lots of tourist attractions in both those cities. Canberra is very much a new city. Like, it is the newest city in our country, and it was purpose-built as a capital. So you have Melbourne in the south, you have Sydney to the north of Melbourne, and in between is Canberra. Canberra, being our capital city, was created specifically to be our capital city because when Melbourne and Australia were first developed, they couldn't decide who should be the capital of the whole country. So the compromise was made, build a new city. So that city was built as a purpose, particularly for our political system, our federation, and our system of governance. So it is our capital, and purpose-built as a capital of the country. Sydney is the capital of the state of New South Wales, and Melbourne is the capital of the state of Victoria, but they're known best because of the reasons that I listed. Canberra has nice things to see, but it's not viewed as a tourist location. So the popular things, most people who travel go to places like Melbourne and Sydney to see the tourist things. So it's about probably popularity more than anything else.
Oh, so you said that Canberra is like a new city, okay?
Very new.
So on Canberra, like baru ada pembangunan. Development. So like the government on Australia, like trying to push the development on Canberra because like Canberra is a new city.
It's a new city. It was probably the first building probably started taking place about, I think it was 1937. 1930s. It was in the 1900s, like 1930, 1937. And it was originally just sheep. Do you know sheep?
Yes.
Like it was, the whole land was just full of sheep and agriculture. So the sheep were moved, buildings were put up, government buildings were built specifically to be capital, federal, political government buildings. And Canberra is very much supported by a community of workers that are there to support government. So it's very much a government city.
Okay, thank you for the answer.
Wow, what an amazing question. So would you like to visit Australia?
I think I will go to Australia.
Australia is yeah. Okay, so this is the reward for you. Would you like to take a picture with him? Okay, sure.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Give applause to everyone. Next, please. I want kids first. Kids, please. Okay. Please get up. Okay. Tell us your name.
My name is Satria. I'm from Semarang. My question is, where is your home in Australia?
My home?
Yes.
Okay. Well, originally I grew up in a farm in a little place called Casino, which was to the north part of my state of New South Wales. I had my schooling there. My parents were there. My younger brother was there. Then after I finished high school, I moved to Sydney, the capital of New South Wales, and I then got a job where I travelled all over New South Wales. But for a long time now, I would say that my home is Sydney. But as I said before, for a little while, my home was here in Semarang. So I've had a number of homes. But now, I'm back to Sydney as my home number one.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Do you want to visit his home? Do you want to visit his home? Someday. Do you want to visit him? Okay. Satria, thank you so much. Come here, Satria. Okay. This is for you, boy. Okay. Take picture, Satria. Thank you. Next, who wants to ask questions? Okay, Reza, please come forward.
Good morning, sir. My name is Reza Octavia Kusumanikias. You can call me Reza. I am a Master of Law in Semarang State University. I have a question for you. First, what is the most famous Australian landmark? And question number 2 is, what are some scholarship for international students in Australia? Thank you.
Okay. One moment, I'll just need to chase a little bit of information on scholarships. I will help with the scholarship. You'll help with the scholarship, okay. I'm quite comfortable with the landmark question. There's lots and lots of landmarks in Australia, both of a natural beauty, as in original, and also landmarks that have been man-made or constructed by human hand. So some of our natural landmarks would be the Blue Mountains, Ayers Rock. Bondi Beach is also very well known as a famous beach in Sydney. Some of our created landmarks would be the Opera House in Sydney, so that's very well known. Possibly one of the best known would be Sydney Harbour Bridge. I think everyone would know the Sydney Harbour Bridge. And it has a local nickname. We call it something different. We call it the coat hanger. You know when you put your coats on a hanger? Yeah, a coat, like your jacket. You know, for, I think it's gantungan pakaian.
Yes.
Gantungan pakaian. We call it that because of the shape. Yeah, because it looks like a coat hanger. We call the Sydney Harbour Bridge coat hanger. So that's what the local people call our bridge. It's a bit of what we call a nickname. So the other thing that's also very well known, particularly in Sydney, is an area called the Rocks. And that was a very, very special time when Australia was new. White settlers came to the country. Most of them were convicts. And they built this area around Sydney Harbour all out of sandstone. So these beautiful sandstone bricks that are quite large, and it's all done by hand. No machines, just everything's cut and put together, cemented and built by hand. So there was, of course, something to help raise the brick, but around the Rocks area, that area is still very much the same as when white people came to that country in the 1780s. So if you were to go there now, you would literally walk back in time to that particular landmark. So with regards to the other, please, Rohani.
Okay. I would help with the scholarship because I was an awardee of the scholarship. There are two things. First one is LPDP, that is by our government. If you want to take LPDP, prepare yourself from now. You must have very strong academic record and also clear plan how you're going to study. But if you want a scholarship from the government of Australia, you can take Australian awards. Used to be OZIT. When I was there, it was OZIT. I was there 20 years ago. And I lived in Pak Rodney's house. Pak Rodney used to be my landlord. He is my bapak kos, alright, when I was in Sydney, right? So, two things that I suggest to you, either LBDP or Australia Award. The difference, you can find the detailed difference from their websites, but to my perspective, the scholarship from the Australian government is very reliable. They are on time in giving you money, and they are very trustworthy. Try it. Competition is very tight. The competition is very tight. But of course, and this is the correct thing you do. You come to an English course to prepare English. Huh? No English, no scholarship.
Yeah, that's correct. No English, no scholarship. Okay, thank you for the explanation, Mr. Hani. Okay, Reza, this reward is for you. And you want to take a picture? Oh, okay. Okay.
You're welcome. Sama-sama.
Thank you. Next. Okay, yeah, come forward. Wait, okay. Sorry, which? Oh, okay. No problem.
Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity. My name is Aziza. I'm from nursing. I'm a nursing student from Diponegoro University, and I want to ask to you for the visa. Okay. My question is, what the type of work visas are available for skilled worker in Australia? And because I'm very interested to work in Australia because the salary is so much salary in there.
So I'm sorry, with regards to what sort of work?
Visas working visa.
Oh,
Working visa.
okay. I'm not super familiar on visas at the moment, and there's something that they change quite regularly. Now, what I do know is that depending on your age, usually up to the age of 30 years, it's not difficult to get. Well, so there are always rules, there are always conditions, of course, but one of the things that's available is for young people is to get work experience up to the age of 30, and that is a special class visa for a working holiday. And I'm aware of a young lady that I recently met who had been in Australia for 2 years, and she had worked around different parts of Australia as part of her holiday experience and various jobs along the way. So she did things like working on farms, picking fruit. She was working in restaurants, waiting. She was working for a special events group, so like making all the lights and the sound and the stage for, concerts. She did lots of things. So the work is available. She was a French woman. She was 22 years of age, and she had a wonderful time. In terms of professional seeking of work, from, I think, your perspective as a nurse, being a nurse in Australia at the moment is in high demand. So there is a role there for people from other countries, and I'm very aware of, okay, we'll be very frank, a lot of Filipino nurses have come to Australia because they have good English. They actually start out with the advantage of, in their country, there's a lot of American English being spoken there. Tagalog is obviously their first language. They've learnt English through the influence of American presence or American influence there. And a lot of Filipino people are getting nursing roles in Australia. The thing that would be a little bit more challenging is how much they recognise from your current nursing skill sets and studies, and if you might need to do a bridging course, a little bit more on arrival once everything else is clear. But so there's two, I think, categories there that might interest you. Holiday working visa, up to 2 years, under 30 years of age, and a professional transition where you need to establish your abilities in English and your nursing skills, and maybe a bridging course.
Thank you very much for the answer, and I hope I can work in there.
I hope so too.
Thank you.
Well, I hope so too. Okay, this reward is for you. Oh, you want to take picture? Okay, sure. Thank you.
Some.
What's the story? 7.
Am I slow enough and clear enough?
Oh, it's
Next.
fine.
Kids, please. Kids. Okay, your turn. Go back. Yeah. Say hello.
Hi, sir. My name is Dastan. I'm from Semarang. My question is, what is your favorite place in Indonesia?
Your favorite place in Indonesia?
Semarang, yeah? Okay, that's a good question. And you know why it's a good question? Because I am one person who's been very lucky to travel around in many parts of your lovely country. Okay, I have been to Sumatra, I have been to Sulawesi, Lombok, Flores, Bali, Kaliling, Jawa, Manado, Rinca, Komodo, lots and lots of places. So the thing about your country, you have lots of things here that are very, very interesting. And if you're lucky enough to travel around your country, you will see that a Javanese person is a little bit different to a person in Bandung, a little bit different to a person in Medan, a little bit different to a person in Lombok, but you're all still part of this one country and you have lots of interesting traditions. So for me, I was very comfortable living here in Semarang the first time. I made good friends, I had an interesting time, I had fun, I had challenges. There's lots of culture here to see in terms of all of your chandies and Prambanan and Borobudur and Dian Plateau and Wonosobo and all these places. So you have lots of really interesting things here, and since I've come back, I've seen there's been much change. So I will say I like Semarang very much, but I find your country very interesting. How about that?
Thank you. Okay, here's the reward for you. Go on. You want to take picture first?
Another post, just
Okay, thank you. Next from English for teenagers, please. English for teenagers. Anyone here? Okay, conversation. Okay, camera.
Hello, sir. My name is Aida. I'd like to ask you a question. What are some unique features of Australian universities that attract international students?
So, international studies? I'm not sure of that one.
Oh, so repeat that question again.
What are some unique features of Australian universities that attract international students?
Oh, okay.
You give some part, I will give another part.
Yes, okay. I don't have a lot to do with the universities in Australia, so that's not a strong question for me to answer. Some of the things that I could imagine from the point of view of international students is, for a lot of international students that go to Australia, there's already a very strong community-based situation there. So, for example, there's a strong Chinese community there. There's actually a strong Indonesian community there. There's a strong Indian community, Nepalese community. So for a lot of not just Indonesian, international students, there's a strong community-based support network in place for people who come and arrive there. So that's the community, but the universities also understand that they need to accommodate your needs. So if you have special needs, they're actually very good at already organising that. Everything from housing to perhaps directing you to medical facilities, to where you might like to eat, places like that. So there's all sorts of things to help you feel comfortable on arrival. They have a lot in place. The other thing that attracts students, of course, is the wide variety of courses. Rohani might like to add something to that.
So what is meant by international students are students coming outside from Australia, like us, Indonesian. When Indonesians are about to go to Australia, they might think that going to Australia is a strange country, strange culture. But when you arrive there, you will feel home because, as Rodney said, for example, you're a Muslim student in the university. There is a support for the Muslim community. Like when I was there, I was in the University of Technology, and there was Muslim Student Association. You had a place for worship, place for studying. There's also support for your English. Before you go there, this university will require you to meet particular requirements for the English language level. So you doing English for teenagers now? Yeah, very good. That's very good start. English for teenagers, and later as you grow up, you please go to English conversation, and then TOEFL preparation, and then IELTS. Because the IELTS is the qualification that you need to have before you go to the Australian university. As you arrive there, you will be treated equally as the same as other students, but they also give you little support. Enough support. I must not say little, but enough support. Let me give an example. When I was there and I was an international student, I wrote my paper, but before I submitted my paper to my professor, there was a unit in the university who gave me help to edit my paper. Something that was not here in our culture yet, because they have enough resource. Another thing is the library. Culture has changed, technology has changed, but their library culture is very strong. Library during the exam period is open 24 hours. Students are very serious studying in the Australian university, but the student life is very casual, right? Even during the summer, they came to the university in short. In short, pakai celana pendek, right? I tried one, but it didn't fit me very well. Which university are you planning to go to? Are you having a plan at this moment?
No, because I just maybe I want to start in scholarship,
Right.
But I don't have preparation enough.
Right, I understand. Now you are in junior high school. But if I may suggest, go either to New South Wales, Sydney, the most metropolitan, or go to Melbourne. Melbourne has huge number of Indonesian students, and you have to be very careful. Why? Because when you join the community, they speak Bahasa Indonesia. It will not improve your English. I live with Pak Rodney. I spoke English every day, but Pak Rodney spoke Bahasa Indonesia to me. That's a good trait. Yeah, right. Thank you.
I'm very interested in studying in Australia. Maybe this answer can convince me to continue my studies in Australia. Thank you for your answers.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, what's your name? Aida. Aida, you want to take picture? Okay. Okay, thank you, Aida. Oh, one more. Next, group 3, yeah? Is Raya. Okay, next please from group 3, the third group. Okay, everyone.
Good morning, Mister. I'm Novi. So I want to ask you just a simple question. That is, does Australia have some traditional customs or habits, and which one do you like?
Traditional customs or habits, that varies depending on what cultural reference you're speaking to, because we're quite a multicultural nation now. If I'm to speak of perhaps more of my traditions, as in being a person who descended from an English background, some of the things that might be important as cultural traditions to us is the notions of celebrating Easter, celebrating Christmas, and celebrating New Year seems to be quite important. The other thing that's a little bit of a crazy tradition is football. So this tradition of following games and having teams and getting to finals becomes a very exciting thing for people to follow. So there's a bit of a tradition of you have your team, I have my team, and then we follow our gains to the end and then run who wins. That's a tradition as well. People get very excited about which team wins. So there's that. Outside of that, of course, are other cultural traditions. The notion of Indians and Nepalese celebrating Diwali. There is some notion of Thais celebrating Loy Katong. There is, of course, Indonesians with Idul Fitri and Idul Adha. So all these things are understood to be part of the fabric of traditions that are celebrated in the country. Not always a public holiday, but the traditions are celebrated. So, for example, I've actually been to a celebration for Indonesian Hari Raya Merdeka in Sydney. And there's actually a big park that's open. The Indonesian community has all sorts of food stalls, and there's lumpia Semarang there in Sydney. Yeah, and I asked the person if it was a resep asli or not. So there's that. Now, to answer your question, I probably enjoy Christmas the most because it's just a really nice time to meet with people. Things slow down a little bit. We're allowed to leave our work, spend time with friends and family. So probably my favourite, I'm not into crazy New Year, but my favourite is just quiet time with friends and family at Christmas for my tradition. Yeah.
Thank you. I think let's take it further.
And remember satu lagi.
Thank you.
Satu lagi. One for the school.
Well, pass again.
Okay, next, everyone, Miss Rama, would you please help me? Come here. Okay. Okay, everyone, Miss Rama will throw this ball to whoever she wants, and the one who gets the ball will ask question to Mr. Rodney. Okay, Miss Rama, okay, are you ready? Oh, okay, yes, you can do it. Okay, catch the ball, everyone. Oh, be careful. Okay, maybe one more time, Miss. Okay, Asa then, Asa. Okay, Asa, please come forward and ask Mr. Rodney. Okay.
Oh, bad luck.
So, good morning, Mister. Let me introduce myself. My name is Fawas Arsa, and I'm studying in senior five senior high school. And in this time, I will ask you one question. So, what will you support if Indonesia and Australia face on the third round of the World Cup qualification?
And when will that happen? Just tell me when, so I know where I am.
Indonesia. So you support Indonesia or?
No. Wait. What date does this happen?
I forgot.
Sorry?
I forgot.
What date do you think it will happen? When will it happen?
What?
When will this game happen?
On the maybe I think last month.
Last month or next month? Next month.
In GBK last month, Indonesia versus Australia last month, and the score is
So this has already happened, or it's going to happen?
Maybe it's happened again.
If it happens this week, I will support Indonesia. If it happens in 2 weeks, when I'm in Australia, sorry, Australia. Okay. So yes, if it's this week, this week, Indonesia, so I'm safe. And next in 2 weeks, I'm back in Australia. I say Australia okay. Is that diplomatic?
So, what's your favorite footballer of Australia?
My favourite what?
Football player.
Oh. Football, as you know it, is not very popular in Australia. We have different codes: rugby union, rugby league, not sepak bola. I mean, we still have soccer. Yes, soccer, of course, plenty of people play soccer, but the other football, Australian league, rugby league, rugby union, Australia rules are 3 football codes that are very unique to Australia. Soccer, or sepak bola, soccer comes into Australia, but the most popular ones are local codes. So I might give you a name that you do not know. So maybe Santuali. See, that man came from Tonga and plays for Penrith. So we have people we have people that come from Tonga, Samoa, New Zealand, local Australian people who join these football codes. Rugby union is very popular. Rugby league is very popular, and that man has come from Tonga to be a player in Penrith. So that's very local. So the soccer players I don't know.
Oh yeah.
The local codes I know better. So I could say to you Santuali. Okay? And you can look that up on Google.
Yeah. Maybe that's all for my question today. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your
Thank
question.
you, Asaf. Asaf, please come here.
Asa's question is very entertaining. I give you another prize, 10,000.
Wow.
Very entertaining. Can we do a quick question in line?
Okay, we'll do quick question in line. So everyone, who wants to ask question, please line up here. Come on, stand up and line up. Okay. Oh, okay, you want to ask hands? You can ask us after. Okay, come on, line up here. Can you, Boris, move first? Thank you. Yes.
This time the answer should be short.
Sure, yes, I understand because we have many people. No problems.
Okay, stand in line, please, if you want to ask question to Mr. Rodney. Okay, line up. Okay. Do you want to ask question? Bakada? Okay, others may sit down. Only for you who are standing in the middle can stand up. Okay, others can sit down and maybe wait for your next turn. Okay, let's start. Girls, you can ask question.
My name is Jasmine. I'm from Semarang. My question is, what is your favorite food?
Okay, maybe here my favourite food is I have lots of favourite foods, but I like gado-gado, and I also like opor ayam and soto rawon. How about that? Top? Thank you.
Do you like Indomie?
Repeat your question again.
My name is Tapan.
My name is Ramadhan.
I like Indomie, but I actually like nasi much better.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Ramadan. Okay, next please.
Good morning, Miss. My name is Afiza.
The quiz is how many cars do you have?
Ooh. Okay, I'll be quick. I have one car. I have one motor. I have a bicycle. And I have a speedboat.
Okay, next. Come on, next person. Okay. Who back person?
My name is Izin. I'm from Semarang. I want to ask a question. What's your Indonesian favorite food?
Indonesian favorite.
My Indonesian, okay. Well, I think my Indonesian favourite food is usually with something with nasi, some rice. So lots of rice dishes, okay. My favourite, like soto ayam and nasi goreng, nasi opor ayam. So lots of rice dishes is my favourite thing. Not so much favourite on me, but nasi I like a lot.
Thank you. Next. Okay, next please.
What is your favorite animal?
Okay. I have lots of. I come from a farm before, so I have lots of favourite animals. But maybe I think in the house, a cat is nice because it's not too noisy. So maybe a cat. I think I like a cat.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay, next.
Good morning, sir. My name is Fadila. You can call me Dina. I have originally from West Java, Sunda. I'm Sundanese. Yes, but maybe I want to talk to you about universities in Australia. That's true. Monash University ranked #1.
Monash University is a very high-class university, but there are lots of very good universities. I think Monash is Adelaide, if I'm not mistaken.
Monash is Melbourne.
Oh,
The
Melbourne.
rank change all the time. If you ask me today, maybe yes, but tomorrow not. Yeah. So Monash is very strong in commerce and economics. What are you studying?
Psychology.
Psychology.
Yeah, psychology.
You search for the websites of the university and websites ranking the university ranking.
Okay, thank you, sir. Maybe I want to take a picture with you.
Yes.
For later, because we do a quick question. Yes.
Okay.
Later,
One
we do a
moment.
quick question.
Sure.
Hello.
My name is Coriliana Nurmalasari. You can call me Cory. I have a question. I'm student of mathematics education in Semarang State University. How is the education system structured in Australia?
From the point of view of primary, secondary, tertiary schooling,
Yes.
your foundation schooling covers, let's see now, from the age of 5 to the it's a 13-year period for foundation schooling. So from kindergarten to primary to secondary school is a 13-year period. Then what is optional after that is what you may choose for a tertiary education if you wish. Obviously, most employment opportunities are better with a tertiary education, but there is a path that you can take. One which is a university tertiary path, and the other one is a more technical trades path or a technical education. So there is a divergence there. So there's a 13-year foundation period, and your tertiary period, you can take two major different paths.
Okay, thank you. Next. Hello, Mr. Rodney. My name is Gina. Can you tell me 5 unique facts about Australia?
5 unique facts. Okay. Our indigenous population is the longest continuing cultural group in the world, being in excess of 40,000 years known history on the continent of Australia. Australia belongs to a Commonwealth of Nations, so we have a group in our relationship that's unique in terms of original colonism. So England colonised Australia, but we still have a relationship by that way with Malaysia, with Singapore, with India, with Pakistan, with South Africa. So we're part of a family group that's called the Commonwealth. Australia, Ayers Rock. Ayers Rock is the largest single rock in the world. When you see it, it's not a mountain. It's actually like someone put a rock on the ground, and it's huge. I'm going for four. Just trying to think, convicts. We're not unique being convicts. We're probably okay. We're rated as being one of the most multicultural nations in the world, and the other thing about that is our population is also one of the most densely populated city-to-beach relationships. So we have almost no one in the middle of the country, and everyone is around the outside, and they like to be in cities. So in terms of our proportion of population, like you have lots of people through central Java and Semarang and Georgia, we're like on the edge and only a few people in the middle. That topography and distribution of population is unique in the world.
Very amazing.
I got 5.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay. Okay, others, please be quiet. Okay. And listen to your friends asking questions, okay?
My name is Najwa. What is your favorite drink? Favorite drink?
My favourite thing? Drink. Oh, drink. Drink. Okay. How about es cendol?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, please. Next.
What are some notable mosques in Australia? What are some notable mosques in Australia?
Notable mosque.
I couldn't give you mosque names, but there's a very large mosque in a location called Lakemba and Lidcombe. So Lidcombe has a very large mosque that's actually not that far from my house. So if you can imagine the city centre in Sydney, this is in Sydney, the Lidcombe Mosque is probably around about 30 minutes on a train from the city centre to that location, and it's a very, very large mosque. It's big, and it's well populated well attended by the local Muslim community.
Thank you.
Next.
What do you like about Indonesia?
Sorry.
What do you like about Indonesia?
The weather? No, seriously. When it's winter in my country, when it's winter, like the cold season, I like to come here for the hot season. So for me, the hot weather is okay. I'm good with the hot weather, no problem. So I like coming here for the hot weather, and I enjoy it when it's the rainy season.
Thank you.
Favorite colour? Okay, that's easy. I've had this favourite colour for a very long time. My favourite colour has been since you were little, like this. When I was little like this, like you are today, my favourite colour has always been green.
Wow. Great. Thank you.
Thank you. Next. That is.
What's your favorite fruit?
Favourite fruit? Maybe if home, I like orange, but maybe if I'm here, I think I like Sursak. Sursak? Sursak? Sisak. Yeah, Sisak. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Next line. Next line.
Okay, next line. Come on. Others, please. Okay, next line. Come on, stand up. You guys stand up? Come on. Okay, hurry up. Next line. Andy, come on. Okay, yeah. Next, please. Others, stand up. Hold up. Come on, stand up.
Kakak mau tanya apa? What is your favorite food?
How about if I like chocolate?
Chocolate. Yes. Thank you. Sir, what is your hobby? What is your hobby, sir?
My hobby? I like swimming.
Thank you.
You do?
Gantian kakak siapa? Oh, color again.
I'm going to say my favorite color is still green. I like green color. Yeah?
Thank you.
So, my name is Rodney. You can call me Nolan. My major is education art. Danish art education. I have a question for you. What is the meaning of Australian flag? Thank you.
So what is it?
What is the meaning of Australian flag?
What is the meaning of the Australian flag?
Oh, okay. Good question. In the corner, it is a part of the British flag. So in the top corner, that is where we came from. So we've still kept a little piece of Britain or England in the corner of the flag to say that is like our original home. That is where we came from. Outside of that are 7 stars, and they are called the Southern Cross. And what that means is we are below these stars we call the Southern Cross. So it means we are from Britain, but the stars say we live here. So that's the meaning of the flag. We are from Britain or from England, but under these stars, Australia lives here. So that's what it means. We come from there, but we live here.
Thank you, Mr.
Next.
My name is Izin. The quiz is, do you have a pet?
Yes, I have a pet. There is a cat in my house that I've adopted. and sometimes there are lizards in my garden. So lizards in my garden and a cat in my house.
My name is Satria. My question is, what do you think about Indonesian people?
How about if I say friendly? Very friendly. And everywhere I go, I hear Mr., Mr., Mr. And sometimes when I go into Kampung, like yesterday, there was a woman and she said to me, she had a piece of fruit. She said, Rondo, any manners? So this is sweet. So I go to many places and people say hello to me, so friendly.
Yes, sir. My question is, what is your favorite color?
Oh, that's very easy. That's very easy. Yellow roses. A yellow rose. Very special to me. So yeah, my favourite flower is a yellow rose. You're welcome.
Good morning, sir.
Hello.
Do you have tried Indonesia food?
Do I?
Indonesia food.
I eat it all the time. I had more than tried Indonesian food. I eat it every day. Every day. Many times a day.
So do you prefer Indonesia or Australia food?
I like Indonesian food, but what happens sometimes, I miss my bread. You know bread, roti?
Yeah.
So sometimes I don't see much roti or bread when I'm here, and I just, I want some bread. So I like Indonesian food, but occasionally, yeah, I want some roti.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. Okay, sir. My name is Pascal Gemilang. You can call me Pascal. My question for today is, what's your biggest motivation in your life?
To survive.
That's it.
You're young, I'm a lot older, and what happens is your priorities change. So you will have an ambition to do well, hopefully in a career that pays you well, that supports you, your family, children, whatever it is that you aim for in life. I'm now looking, my ambition now is to be comfortable when I get older. So ambition and things change. So as I said, depending on your age, you have your ambition. As I get old, I want to be comfortable. So that's my ambition.
Thank you.
What culture is really what culture is really different between Indonesia and Australia?
What culture is different? Oh, okay. Okay, all right. This is actually fairly easy for me to answer. I would describe the biggest difference is in Indonesian culture, you probably have a greater sense of community in Kampung, like neighbours know each other, you drop by, you say hello. Australia, more individual. We might know our neighbours, but we're not so much likely to drop by and say hello. So here you have stronger sense of community. Over there, more individual. So that would be the biggest difference.
Thank you.
Sir, I want to ask what percentage of the Australian population identifies as Muslim?
It's a minority compared to the rest. If I'm not mistaken, it's about 3 or 4% of the population, and that's due to migration, of course. So people that have migrated to Australia from different parts of the world, whether they be from Indonesia or parts of the Arab world, the Middle Eastern world, and my understanding is that's about 3 or 4% of the population. So we are a population of about 25 or 26 million people now. So not many. So you just, in terms of numbers, it's 3 or 4% of the 25 million people in the country.
Okay, thank you. Next, everyone, we're going to have photo session. Okay, listen. Okay, we'll have photo session, and let's start from the children first. Okay, children, please come forward. Children, we'll have photo session. Okay. Teachers, please help me to raise the children. Okay, children, please come forward to have photo session. Yes, photo session. Okay, the boys, us can sit here. Okay, boys. Okay, here. It goes to Mr. Rodney.
Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up.
Would you like to take that photo now?
Yeah, please, please.
We
Do it now. Yeah, your time, your time. Yeah.
Agak jauh.
Smile, smile to the camera. Smile to the camera. Okay, Indonesia wins. 4-0 for Indonesia. Okay, teachers only. Teachers only. Yeah, please. Teachers, please. Pak Rodney, in the middle. Bu Yunita, me. Give this thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Take the position, come. Take the position.
I've done it.
Come. Well done. Somebody help. Okay, give it thumbs up. Oh, across.
This is the lowest position. These are lowest thumbs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Thank you. This close. Thank you, Rodney. Well done.
Okay, everyone, please sit down. Sit down. If you want to take picture with Mr. Rodney, you can do it later. Okay. Everyone, please sit down. Okay, let's close our session today. Okay. Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's all of our activity today. I hope it will be a great experience for you, okay, and it will make you more confident to speak English, okay? Now let's close our activity today by reciting Hamdalah together. Alhamdulillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay.